Yeah.
Hi, Ryan.
Some of y'all can come and get in his back row.
There you go. And you guys are tall. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sit down.
We'll have some folks start going that way. Yeah. Awesome. Yep. We'll have some folks start going that way. Yeah. Yeah. How about we have you come on that side too? Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. There you go. No, stop right there. You guys stay there. Okay. All right. Come on down. There's a lot of room over there. Are we good? We're good? Okay. Anai, you want to take them to the base room? Okay.
These guys have been ahead like these guys been it's like only 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay. You sure you want to join the senator?
I'm with you.
Oh.
I want to do everything.
Okay. That's why we got staff and interns.
Senator Taylor, if you want to get
We got an intern right there. Bam. All right.
I've been directed.
Thank you, Senator. Okay. Well, first off, good morning, everyone. One more time, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Absolutely. I am State Representative David Bowen, and I'm joined here by a number of great, awesome colleagues of mine in the legislature. I want to make sure I get a chance to acknowledge them as well. We have Representative Rustoff, we have Representative Crawley, we have Senator Lena Taylor, and we have Senator Chris Larson. I want to make sure that we make some noise for them right now real quick. They are co-sponsors of AB 611, and we will get a chance to talk about that as well. I also have some representatives from the Native American community as well. We have Lynette Lagarde, the CCO. Where's she at? Okay, she's over in the corner. I'm looking at her finger. She is the Chief Communications Officer of, if I'm not mistaken, the Ho-Chunk. All right. Absolutely. We have Karina Thundercloud, District 1, Legislature of the Ho-Chunk. Where's Karina? Awesome. And we have Timothy Gamble also here as well. A number of folks will be on the agenda, but I want to give the chance to have a prayer by Dr. Renee Fowler of Indian Community School. Please make some noise for her right now, please. We can have you come this way, Dr. Renee.
Thank you.
You won't go. Wastichisli, Wagadun Hahe, Ganton I. I'm happy to be here today. And I said good morning. The very first responsibility the Creator has given to the people was to always be thankful. When the Thanksgiving address, or the Ganahela Duxla, is being done, there is no right or wrong way of acknowledging all of creation. All that is asked is that you humbly do it to the best of your ability, because you're speaking on the behalf of all people that are present. It was never intended to be done exactly the same way and that word for word verbatim. It's personalized by the speaker. We are extending our greetings, thankfulness, and love to everything, to our spiritual connection to the things the Creator has created for us, the human family. So we always start with the people, and then our mother, the earth, and from there, everything that is upon her. As we continue to climb this spiritual ladder of acknowledgement, we give thanks to the greater forces up in the sky world, and then lastly, to the Creator. In true Haudenosaunee fashion, the last part of the opening, or the Ganahela Duksla, is about making things right with creation and asking forgiveness if anything has been forgotten. Da yeswar hunsi yoste, onna jinate o handu yuli wadeidu. Segu is koji adwahwe nuni hungwan negula. Da he twano he ladu sonkoyatizu ji, agwegu o skana yungwanoduni. Da Tony on duhak ne yungwat negu. Da yetino he ladu yung kinoha o hunja ji segu, yagotli wadan diedu. Da yetino he ladu o negli suha ji segu, yung natli wadan diedu. Da yetino he ladu asanati godahdun deli ji segu, yung natli wadan diedu. Da twano he ladu ganehutes awahit ji segu, yotli wadan diedu. Da yetino he ladu o nunkwa togu jis segu yon natliwa dan diedu. Da twano he ladu o yonkwa uwe jis segu yon wats tu hadi. Da he twano he ladu niate kalundake jis segu yon natliwa dan diedu. Da he tino he ladu godilio o guha jis segu ye tiat gatos. Da ye tino he ladu o negana so guha jis segu yung wats tu hadi. Da yetino he ladu o ji da hasuha ji segu ye tiat gatos. Da yetino he ladu o wela suha ji segu yo natli wadan diedu. Da yetino he ladu la disaga yundese ji segu yo natli wadan diedu. Da hitwano he ladu sunkwa jiha guadageka wendirale ji segu lotli wadan diedu. Da hetino he ladu yonki sota gua asuteke kawe nidale ji segu. Ya gotli wadan diedu. Da hetino he ladu yo distok walu ji segu. Yo natli wadan diedu. Da hetino he ladu gaye nion kodage de huntli waden yata ji segu. Yunkini gulale. Da twano he ladu skanyadalio jinate soliwayato gane he laduksla. Da he twano he ladu sunkwayatisu jisegu oliwe gwagu yo lanandao. Da ayeswal hege ganjokwa nen tonio le wagat gweni nen gana he laduksla. Nen gats oknu dakwadokta nen watakata nunke nen asquadilhage nen tonio le wagat gweni nen el uwa wage wiateta unhadi nen ganalagu agadato. Da Tony on duhak nen yukwat negu dan neto.
Thank you so much. Once again, I am State Representative David Bowen, and it is an honor to be here. It is an honor to support AB 611, to be the lead author, and to stand here with my colleagues as we are taking instructions from students, from young people who are standing up and acknowledging the things that they want us to do. There is no better civics lesson than actually being in the Capitol and advocating for the world and the state that you want to see, and to make that happen. Honoring the people who have lived for centuries on North America here in Wisconsin before the so-called discovery of America by European explorers, this legislation will give the state a real opportunity to celebrate and learn more about the Native American people who call Wisconsin home and are such an important part of our state heritage. You will get a chance to hear from students of Indian Community School who have drafted a resolution which was approved by the Milwaukee County Board recognizing Indigenous Peoples Day. We also have Allison Jorlin, a teacher of Indian Community School, who has helped the students lead their effort. It is so important to recognize the student success and at the county level and bringing that success to the state. We hope to have a bipartisan showing of legislators who will join together to celebrate Wisconsin's Native American population and ultimately hope to see Indigenous Peoples Day permanently replace Columbus Day on the state level. Last session, I had a chance to author Indigenous Peoples Day celebration on our state calendar, and this time I've brought reinforcements. The young people that you're about to hear from Indian Community School are bright, they are intelligent, and they make the perfect case of why we need to, as a state, celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day. Students, who's first? There you go.
So guys, Junior Ningetz. What I just said is hello everyone, my name is Junior. I support Indigenous Peoples Day in Milwaukee and Wisconsin because we are not gone or dead. We are still here. Yawanko.
Bonjour, Austin Indigenous. What I just said was hello everybody, my name is Austin and Ojibwe. When we were fourth graders, we convinced Milwaukee County to celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day. Now we want the whole state of Wisconsin to celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day and do the right thing. Miigwech.
Bonjour, Shania Indigenous. What I just said is hello, my name is Shania in Ojibwe. Indigenous Peoples Day is a chance for Natives to stand up and show what it is to be a true Native American. We should give thanks and show the 7 grandfather teachings, which are truth, loyalty, humility, love, bravery, respect, and wisdom. Miigwech.
Sagolis wagweg ostokwin yungets, ungwe huwe ni waganyanta niwigitaloda. Hello everyone. My name is Osa and I am Oneida and I'm Turtle Clan and yeah. We want to celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day in Wisconsin so that all Native people and non-Native people can have the opportunity to come together as a family. Yawanko.
Bonjour, Brian Indigenous. Milwaukee and Dunjaba. What I just said was hello, my name is Brian and I'm from Milwaukee. I think that we should celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day in Wisconsin because we should have a chance to recognize all the things that Native Americans have done. For an example, did you know that the U.S. Constitution was based off the Haudenosaunee People's Great Law of Peace? Miigwech.
No, I didn't know
So, my name is Nayeli. My clan is Otter and my tribe is Choctaw Menominee. Why are we celebrating Columbus, someone who made slavery into a big business? We fought a war to stop slavery in this country. We should celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day in Wisconsin instead. Did you know that before women had a right to vote in the U.S., women who were Haudenosaunee, also known as the Iroquois, had the power to choose leaders. If they thought leaders were using their power incorrectly, they could also impeach them. Women in the U.S. had to wait until 1920 to vote, while Haudenosaunee women had the right to vote for hundreds of years. We should celebrate people like that, people who made the world a better place like Wisconsin's Indigenous people. Wawanan.
Bonjour, Brennan Indigenous.
Milwaukee and Donjaba. What I just said is hello, my name is Brennan, and my hometown is Milwaukee and Ojibwe. Our state capital, Madison, and the states of Alaska and South Dakota already celebrate Indigenous Peoples Day. Why not Wisconsin? Miigwech.
Oh, so my name is Levi, my clan is Bear, and my tribe is Menominee. We are not trying to offend Italians. We just don't want to celebrate Columbus because he hurt Native people. I really want to be the first person in my family to pass a law. Lots of things you probably like come from natives, like, for example, popcorn, potato chips, and canoeing. We could learn a lot of new things by celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day.
Bonjour, Antonina Indigenous Cause. What I just said is hello, my name is Antonina in Ojibwe. One of the many things to celebrate about Native peoples is their contribution about just sports.
Segu, Yagungwe Ni'i. Waganyanta Niwagi Tuoda. Hello. What I just said in Oneida was hello, I'm Oneida. I am Turtle Clan and my name is Yafelo. I bet you didn't know that many of the sports we enjoy today have native roots, including
Basketball,
hockey,
volleyball,
track,
archery,
lacrosse,
baseball,
golf,
soccer,
wrestling,
badminton, tennis.
and football.
Just say everything.
Bonjour, Cyan Indigenous Cause. I just said hello, my name is Cyan and Ojibwa. I am Lacta Fambo and I am Bear Clan. Why are we doing this? We want to replace Columbus Day with Indigenous Peoples Day. When a person steals, what do you call them? When a person hurts others, what do you call them? When a person keeps doing that, what do you call them? What we learned in school, we call a person like that a bully. Why are we celebrating a bully? Columbus, he stole land and people, he hurt Native people, and he did not stop. Columbus was a bully. Please replace Columbus Day with Indigenous Peoples Day. Miigwech.
That's why you need to replace Columbus Day. I also have, and we could stop the press conference right there because these young people are so dynamic. But I also want to make sure I recognize Mark Denning of the Menominee Nation and Oneida Nation as well. Thank you so much, Mark. I got that.
Wayne Bougie and Dwayne Maganaduk, Nadaway Benezi Indigenous Cause, Name Nodem, Anishinaabe and Dow, Neopit in Donjaba. Good afternoon, relatives. The last time I was in the company here in Madison, I was seated at the other end of this table. My daughter, a graduate of the Indian Community School, was sitting beside me. Some of the representatives and congressmen knew her. She was an intern here at the Capitol. And I just want to acknowledge her and her presence, and I miss her very much. And I think she'd be very proud of the Indian Community School students here. I'm here before you to support the efforts of Representative David Bowen to make October 12 an Indigenous Peoples Day in Wisconsin. And I'm also proud to be standing with and sitting in the company of the 5th grade students from the Indian Community School of Milwaukee. Last year, these children were in 4th grade. They presented a similar proposed resolution to the Milwaukee Common Council. The council made some modifications and the resolution passed. I was there that day and thought about their experience with government and how different it was than mine when I was their age. I admit that I cried outside the county grounds afterwards. My experience with government at the time of my 9th birthday in 1970 was that of Menominee people in the small village of Neopit, Wisconsin. I had watched as a young child when the federal government came in with a policy of terminating the federal recognition of Menominee people. No longer would be recognized as Native Americans, and the lands would be privatized and put up for public sale. We went from one of the wealthiest reservations in the country to one of the poorest counties in Wisconsin. This was a very dark and ugly time for us. It was a time when a visit from the government official, when a visit meant someone was taking a friend or me from our homes. It often meant that someone was dead. That was the steep descent of my childhood. I remember the difficult divisions created within my family with the generational divide of the 1960s. These were enhanced by the policy of termination. But a new generation of voices were heard. It emanated from places like Neopit, Kashina, Zor. A group named Drum's determination of rights and unity for Menominee took leadership and let the new voices be heard, right along with our elder people. Led by voices of people like Ada Deer, this was a new generation fought for and eventually getting back the federal recognition for Menominee people in 1974. Just as these young people before you are saying they want October 12th to be more than a day of genocidal memory for them and their families, I am here out of obligation of my age, my memory, my clan responsibilities, and as a Native man, here to support them. Today we find ourselves 525 years from when Columbus landed in what we now call the Americas. The estimated population of Native American people at that time was 112 million. Colorado was the first state 112 years ago to set the first state recognition of the Columbus landing. Our native population at that time had dwindled to 350,000. Historians point to 111,650,000 people lost to war, disease, starvation, and displacement. Myself and the young people that sit and stand before you are the remnants of that great war. And that great war is still raging. Our United States government set out Columbus Day, that October 12 as a holiday, 82 years past. At that time, Native people in this country were only citizens of the United States for only 13 years. Here at the end of 2017, Columbus Day is still with us, and it seems retailers like it the most of any Americans. The salespeople and corporations can clear out back-to-school items and gauge American consumption of products for the upcoming holiday sales. Our realm of recent political theater is binary. In such, you are either a 1 or a 0 depending on your political affiliation. These young people are fighting against that paradigm. They and myself are seeking a bipartisan effort, a sharing of legislative responsibility where in Wisconsin, a segregated day of Columbus is made whole by including more than just one nationality, one ethnicity. As adults, we can create a bridge for a cultural divide that is in our country. We must turn back from the divides that are in front of us. The feeling we have of displacement is real. These feelings are palatable in our native homes. We are reminded every Columbus Day, honed out by our collective governments to celebrate a slave trader and worse. The miseducation about his journey thrives in our schools, and so does the disrespect at the cost of disadvantage, where on that day, our own story, the other side of the story must be told.
The truth, you mean?
Classroom teachers are torn as to what to say about Columbus, and with the passage of making October 12 a day of Indigenous recognition, teachers in classroom will have more room for the truth of history. We must make room for intellectual honesty and respect the historical lessons our ancestors had set out before us. All history is not neat, nor is it perfectly remembered, but it must be remembered with as much clarity as we can make visible. Without this kind of respect for knowledge and story, nothing and no one is accountable for past actions. Someone must take responsibility for the tears in the social fabric of our country. The social fragmentation is real. It is not the students present that made this happen. They are looking for us to stand up, to go beyond the artificial structures of race, and create an institutional recognition that the story of their ancestors, my ancestors, all of our ancestors must be talked about, not just one side. That is why I am here asking you, why are you here? Will you be that one that answers their questions of what kind of world have we made for them? What changes can we make for them? In 1990, Republican President George Bush and every president after him made November a month for Native American recognition. In the era of local control, let's get Wisconsin to have a day for Indigenous people. On this day, November 14th, 2017, Marion Webster Denning, father of Isabel Denning, my name.
I want to make sure I get a chance to recognize Ronnie Preston as well, to come and speak if Ronnie is here. I don't know if we had a chance to check if he was. Okay. Ronnie is of the Apache Nation. I want to make sure I get a chance to bring up Senator Lena Taylor, the lead Senate sponsor of the bill.
Was Supervisor Sequana Taylor the author of the county resolution?
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I saw her trying to squeeze in, so I wanted to make sure she got a chance to do that. First of all, I just want to first take a moment to say Representative Bowen is, he my representative. Let's give him a round of applause. To the teacher who has done an amazing job, let's please give her another round of applause. Young people, I want to tell you something. Your teacher in the 4th and 5th grade has already prepared you for the civic requirement that you have for high school. So, you know, you kind of are doing your high school work now in 4th and 5th grade. And I could name a bunch of adults that don't know how to do what you need to do and what you're doing. And some of them work with us. No, okay, anyway. Well, let me say, it is an amazing day. There is really no words to say behind the young people. I just want to say, and this is amazing for me, right? Ditto what they said. The truth, history, and more importantly, the lesson. How healing it is. Isn't Wisconsin even itself a Native American word, a term that was given by Native Americans? That alone speaks. I really have nothing else to say other than this should be a bill that passes unanimously. This should be a bill that everyone is on. And this should be a lesson that we all want to see happen in a place that is called Wisconsin. That's right.
Before Milwaukee County celebrated and passed the Indigenous Peoples Day, Madison has had that on the books for quite some time, and we have Madison Common Council member Alderwoman Arvina Martin, and she is the very first Native American elected to that body.
She also was the only Native American that I am aware of to be a paid staff. And since we have no staff in the building that are Native American to this day.
Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you Representative Bowen, Senator Taylor, and everybody else, Supervisor Sequana Taylor as well, for putting forth all of this legislation and for listening to our youth. I got to read our Indigenous Peoples Day resolution at the Madison Common Council, and it definitely it hit me right in my heart, in my chest, and it was
really important. I thought about all those that came before us, and those of our ancestors that weren't allowed to vote, that weren't considered citizens, even though this is the only home we've known. And I think about all of you guys too, the students. You guys are why we do this. And I am so unbelievably proud of all of your efforts, from all the students in this room and for the Indian Community School and Indian students throughout the state of Wisconsin. Somebody said earlier they want to remind everyone else that we're still here, we're not dead. Well, we are all survivors, and you guys are amazing. You are taking this opportunity to use your voice, show your resilience and your strength, and making sure that the people of Wisconsin know that we are here, that we are proud of who we are, and that we are ready for you to pay attention to us. So thank you guys. Thank you, students.
And last but not least, I have County Board member Saquana Taylor of the County Board, who had the chance to lead the effort at the county as well. Please.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I just want to say truly thank you for being here today. Thank you to Representative Bowen and State Senator Lena Taylor, Chris. Everybody probably got their names already. It's just very important to be here, and to see these students in here. I am a county supervisor, but my passion is in education. I still work for Milwaukee Public Schools. So having to sponsor something like this wasn't just something that I wanted to do because you know that it was the Indigenous people or the Native American, but because I saw the looks on the kids' faces and how they felt about their community and knowing that their heritage is just as important as any of ours. And so it was belaboring of me to make sure that November was known not just as Native American Month, but the second Monday in October, also on the county level, is known as the Indigenous People Month as well. And the students came and they performed for us, and it was just such a great thing to see them, to talk to them. And as an African American, we often talk about not knowing our history too. And so for us to be able to make sure that we don't lose the history of others is just important to us as well too. So thank you guys for all the work that you did. And like the senator said, you guys know more about civics than a lot of people. I won't say in this building, but I'll just say in Milwaukee, let alone too, because in order for you to know where you're going, you have to know where you came from. And your history and your past is definitely something that lead and guides you there. So once again, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for all you do. And thanks for educating us, because even though we're adults, we're never too old to learn. And you guys have given us a chance also to get an education today. So thank you once again. Thank
you. If I can, should I take questions from the press first before I give marching orders for Lobby Day? Yeah. Any questions? Okay. Just make a space if you do have a question.
So I was just wondering, it was drafted by the class and it's being submitted by you. How long did it take for the students to kind of draft this legislation? Because I know that there was one in Milwaukee County, but I'm curious, how long of a project was this for students?
And I have to definitely shout out John Wyshawn as well on the county level.
Absolutely.
Who had a chance to, I believe his wife is also one of the teachers at Indian Community School, and they had a chance to help the students draft the language for the county resolution. Am I right, Ms. Jorlin?
Yeah. We studied other resolutions because this is a bigger movement than just Wisconsin. This is something that Los Angeles just passed Indigenous people. Oh, well.
I mean, we want to see the person who put the work in with the students. This is
well,
amazing.
Well,
the students really did the work. This would be nothing without the students and their passion for it. So to answer your question, it took a couple of months. We started just before the second Monday in October studying about
about Columbus Day and how it came to be, and then studying about Columbus, but then also looking at resolutions from all over the country. Because there are, it's about 30 communities now who have already done this, and it keeps growing every year. So it might be closer to 50 right now. But this was something where we could read resolutions that were set in other communities and then learn from what they did, and then look at, what were our favorite parts of other resolutions, and then take those parts that we like the best and then redraft them in our own words and update them for Milwaukee County. So yeah, it took a couple of months, but I was pretty happy that we started right in October, and then by the end of December, we already had it done. And that just seemed like, wow, in the space of a couple of months, we had Indigenous Peoples Day in Milwaukee County. What a thrill.
Can you say and spell your name?
Sure. My name is Allison Jornlin. You spell the first name just like all is on. ALLISON.
That's why you won this.
Oh, that's right. It's on. It is on. And the last name is Jornlin. JORNLIN.
Were you going to add something?
Oh, we should maybe put that in front.
And your title, please.
I'm a 4th grade teacher at Indian Community School of Milwaukee.
Thank you.
Miigwech.
And we took information and words from the original resolution, and we added it to the co-sponsorship memo that went out to the whole legislature. But the actual bill is very simple, crosses out Christopher Columbus Day and adds in Indigenous Peoples Day. One more question right here.
Yeah, I was just wondering what your prospects were for the passage of the bill this session. So, like, the second time around, you kind of rechanged some of the language in there. So, like, how do you think it's changed? How do you think it's going to contribute to the passage of it?
Very good question. Right now, the bill is bipartisan in the Assembly. Make some noise for that. So we would definitely love to see a Republican senator step up to be co-sponsor as well in the Senate. And the great thing about this bill is that it doesn't have any additional funding or cost to it, so it is levy neutral. And we expect for it to be taken very seriously when 4th and 5th graders knock on every door in this Capitol.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. So we have another room full of a lot of students from other schools, and Indian Community School particularly. We want to make sure that we give them some time to make their way around the building before the noon press conference, and we hope that some of the press can stick around for the not the press conference, I'm sorry, the rally, the noon rally, and you can get some images and some of the energy and just seeing the young people in action. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much, Indian Community School. Thank you to our speakers. And let's go out and convince some folks why we need Indigenous Peoples Day. Thank you so much. Okay. I think
You said noon, but I have a video right